So yesterday I did Instacart for 4 hours and I want to talk about it. Hey everyone, my name is Nancy Uche and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about how I just feel like Instacart is not the same anymore, and I had so much hope for Instacart in 2024. Before I get into this video, please go and make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up at the end. I did do Instacart yesterday for a total of 4 hours. I made $60. It averages around $15 an hour. I try to shoot for like 20 bucks an hour at a minimum. And honestly, some of the batches that I was seeing yesterday were actually disgusting. Yesterday, being out in the field and actually doing it yesterday was just like even more of a stronger indication that Instacart has changed so much from 2022 until now. And when I compare it, I'm just so in awe because I'm like, wow, we had it good back in 2022. First batch that I did to start the morning was from a Costco. It's actually part of a Costco drop. The first batch I did was at 9:03 is when I accepted it. And it was a Costco 2 shop and deliver for about $30. And let me tell y'all something. This batch needed more heavy pay because I had to deliver those 50-pound little crystal rocks. I'll insert a picture. I couldn't even get all of them because it was just too heavy. And so that's another issue that I talk about all the time, about how when you usually get a Costco drop, that is going to be something that's very heavy or a lot of items that you're going to need multiple baskets for. So in my case, I got a really heavy item. I needed help like transporting it in my car and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the first batch that I did. Second order that I did was for a Kroger, and it was a 3 shop and deliver. I actually, took my own advice and separated the basket with 3, the way that I do it, by putting a handheld basket in the main basket and then separating the orders that way. So like A, B, and C. That way you're organized and checked out. And that was the second order that I did. So yesterday consisted mostly of me driving. I really want Instacart to really do more as far as the distance pay. A lot of the batches that I was seeing, I don't think anybody should take those. There was one I saw for an Aldi. It was actually the first one I saw when I turned my app on, and it was like $8 to get like 78 units or something, like the 80 units or something. I saw one that was like 169 units for 10 bucks or something like that. That is honestly not cool. Nobody should be taking those batches. Also, I saw batches that were where it's like you gotta drive 40, 50 miles. Like, no, thank you. I'm not driving 40, 50 miles to make $50. I like to say it's still the best app compared to all the other ones as far as being the most lucrative, in my opinion. Yesterday, I had to really cherry pick because there was times where I almost selected a $15 batch, and then I was like, no, I'm not taking that. And I waited a little bit longer, and like a $30 one came up. And that happened twice. When I first woke up in the morning, I was gonna take a $15 or $20 batch, and then I was like, no, I'm not taking that. And then a $30-something batch popped up. So you have to be even more diligent when it comes to cherry picking. I tried to do Instacart on Sunday. Yesterday was Monday. I tried to do Instacart on Sunday, and there just wasn't really batches in my area. I don't know what was going on with the app, or if there was just too many shoppers on there. It was really weird because I've never seen it like that before. I'm like, it's Sunday. Like, where are all the batches at? But again, I understand a lot of people do Instacart on Sunday because that's typically their day off. Something that I'm noticing across the board from all Instacart shoppers, a lot of the top shoppers who are making like big bank on Instacart are now saying like, I have to reevaluate what I'm doing because Instacart is just not something that I can rely on anymore. It's so unpredictable, and you don't know exactly what you're gonna get. Like, a lot of the batches that I saw were like in the $10 range, $9 range, $8 range, and you're getting 40-something items, and that is just unacceptable. I'm not taking that. You shouldn't take that. I do want to stress that there are still some batches on the app that are good, and you can still make money, but it's gonna be, you gotta be super strategic, and you're gonna have to bypass a lot of batches. So and then you're really banking on the fact that you're the first person to accept the batch when you see it. So there's so many different factors that you have to bank on to really say, you know what, you can make a certain amount of money consistently every time on Instacart. And I just really feel like Instacart is not the same anymore, and I don't think they're gonna change it back. I don't know why. At first, the beginning of the year, I was thinking that they had made some changes, but it looks like the changes are really minute. I think if they want people to actually be enthusiastic about using the app, they gotta make some major changes, because a lot of people come on my videos and they say Instacart's not worth it anymore, DoorDash not worth it anymore, Uber Eats, all gig app is dead in 2024, and people really believe that. And I really believe, like, to a certain extent, like 80%, 90% of gig work is not worth it anymore. That you gotta find something more sustainable. You gotta find something more reliable where you know your income is guaranteed. I don't want to say that there's no money on Instacart. That's not true. That's not true. There's still money on Instacart, but the way that it's set up is gonna require a lot from you, a lot of patience from you as well, when it comes to being strategic and getting those batches that you want to get to make a lot of money. So if you're somebody who's just started doing Instacart, then I don't want to say you missed the train, but I honestly was not that impressed with the orders that I got yesterday. And I truly believe that the first order that I did should have been the batch pay should have been a lot more than what it was. And that was not cool to me. That was not cool to me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up at the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.